Okay, and welcome back to Holistic Health Tips. Now this week my blog is all about continuing on with detoxifying the physical body, cleansing and purging the toxins. Now go and read the blog because all that information is in there. I'm not going to do that in this video because I've already written it all out. But basically what we're doing this week is we're going a little bit further, if you're ready, into detoxifying the body. So there's lots of supplement suggestions, there's lots of herbs and different kind of detox kits you can look into. That's all in my written blog, so go to my website, www.holistichealthcare.ca, and check it out. Or if you get my newsletter, you'll get this all together. But the video is going to be talking about the emotional, mental aspect of detoxifying, because as much as we may be just focusing on the physical body, we also have to realize that, as you know, I talk about the whole functional polarity, synchronicity of the soul and our spirit, our thoughts and emotions with our physical body, and how they interpenetrate and they affect each other. So if you're going in and detoxifying your physical body, guaranteed you're going to be opening up a bit of a can of worms of emotions and thoughts that maybe beliefs that you've been harboring or that have been stuck in your body that you've been trying to, ignore for a long period of time. The detoxing of the physical body is going to kind of open that up. So I'm just forewarning you that you might want to be attentive to and aware of your thoughts and your emotions as they come up during this cleanse, because there are many cleanses that I've done over the years where I have just been miserable, and maybe you have too. And there's a reason for that, because if you are born and raised with a bunch of crappy beliefs and, develop all these horrible, overwhelming emotions that we try to stuff inside and pretend that they're not there so that we can function just day to day, they toxify our body. They make us feel crappy and miserable inside. And as much as those emotions make us feel crappy and miserable, they also mean we don't truly love and honor our physical body, so we eat improperly. So as you can see, it becomes a vicious circle. We start eating improperly, we allow our body to become toxic and overloaded, and then our thoughts and our emotions get even more toxic and overloaded, because now we're weighted down, we have aches, we have pains, we don't feel well, we think life just plain sucks. We've all seen people like that. We've all probably been there. I know I have, where it's like, I feel crappy and horrible. And we've met people who are just crabby and miserable and they're crusty and they're toxic. You can feel the toxicity coming off these people, and they're not just toxic physically, they're toxic emotionally and mentally. So when you're cleansing the physical body, start paying attention to the emotions that come up, the thoughts that come up. Maybe there are thoughts that you haven't thought in a long, long time, and all of a sudden they bubble to the surface, Write them down, be attentive to them, honor them, recognize that you've been hanging on to that crap, and it's time to let it go. So find some really healthy, dynamic ways to let go of those crappy emotions and thoughts. Maybe just writing them down and recognizing the negative aspect of it and finding a positive aspect of it instead of the negative. When you think the negative, say, no, I'm going to think this positive from now on, because that's what I want to believe in myself. And that's the emotions that I want to instill in myself. Next week, maybe what I'll do is I'll blog about some good remedies for the toxic feelings that we get. And that might be a good way to go, because next week you're going to probably be emotional if you go further into detoxing, which I think you should if you're ready. If you don't feel ready, don't go there. Plain and simple. But getting rid of toxic emotions and toxic beliefs will go such a long way to alleviating all kinds of weight and stress in your body. So not only will you be freeing up your physical body with cleansing and detoxifying, you're going to be working on the mental emotional aspect, because they go hand in hand. You have to have the whole organism pure and clean and healthy. Now, having said that, there's no such thing as a pure, completely clean system, because it's just impossible. There's toxins in the air you breathe. So you're going to always be recycling and regenerating more toxins, but the healthier you can get your body, the more you can put your due diligence into cleansing and clearing up your system on all levels, the better you're going to feel, the greater life is going to feel for you, and it just will be that much better. So detoxifying the body is definitely key, and if you're ready to go there, but at the same time, I want you to think about your emotions. I want you to think about your thoughts. And next week, I'll come up with some remedy suggestions in my blog that you can maybe look at, because homeopathics, dynamic medicine is by far the fastest, most efficient way, at least that I've discovered, at shifting those emotional beliefs and feelings and sensations and thought patterns that you just can't shift on your own. No matter how much you think about it in circles and you keep reiterating the positive, if you don't change that vibratory energetic resonance of that mental emotional state, which is what a homeopathic remedy can do, it just goes in and does it like that. It's phenomenal. So I want you to think about it, because I'm also going to do a little bit of a plug and upsell for my homeopathy course. I have a mini course on my website. I'd love for everybody to take it. It's not very expensive. The amount of information that you get is phenomenal. Even if you think you know homeopathy, trust me, there are things that you will learn in there that you thought you knew or that you didn't even realize existed when working with homeopathic remedies. So if you want to understand a complete system of true medicines that can heal you and can cure you of all kinds of emotional, mental, and physical ailments, go and take my mini course. It is well worth it, and you will thoroughly enjoy it, and I'd love to hear your comments. So enjoy your detoxing this week. Pay attention to your toxic thoughts and emotions that come up and find some ways to alleviate them, and look for some suggestions a little bit more on that next week. In True Resonant Health, take care and see you next week.